Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. Kim and I are so pleased to have you here today with us to join the Loi and Corbett family to celebrate Bexy and Tom's special day. Can I just say how beautiful my daughter looks? And what a lovely couple they make. Bexy and Tom met at Leeds University, and not only did Bexy get her BA and her MA, she came back with Tom too. What a bonus that was for us.
Did it cost you anything?
Yeah, about 15 grand. We're so proud of Bexy and Tom for their achievements in life generally. For us, we couldn't ask for a better daughter, although occasionally, very occasionally, Bexy has affectionately known as the Scorpion. She has the power of knocking you flat when she wants. So Tom, you have been warned. Although I know that you've already experienced some direct hits from the Scorpion. Many more to come, son, I'm afraid. Although Bexy started working in government after she graduated, she actually wanted to be a vet. But Bexy has a phobia for turkeys, insects and slimy creatures. She now rubs shoulders with the high and mighty in 10 Downing Street, although they too are a bit slimy. Bexy had to put up a lot of pranks from her brother over there, James, over the years. Often she would come home after school and run a bath with candles and fluffy towels and scented things, and only for James to go into the bathroom and spit in a bath. Thanks, James.
He said spit, didn't he?
What kind of spit?
If her bed was freshly made, James would wipe his nose on the pillows, and not just wipe it. Yeah. But Bexy, my daughter, our daughter, has a very kind and forgiving nature, and she would always look out for him. One day, James went missing in Sharnbrook, and she was very, very upset. Having searched the whole village, we found him asleep in her bedroom, drunk. When James joined the police and Bexy visited, he would practice his arrest techniques on her over the bonnet of his car. And by dragging her across the room with one leg. Of course, Tom, being a very brave man, couldn't help, as he knew quite easily he'd be the next victim. I'd just like to say a few words about Tom, please. Tom, Hannah, your sister's here today. She still hasn't forgiven you for that doll that you broke, even though it wasn't your fault. My advice to you is man up. When he was younger, Tom was obsessed with Fireman Sam and Thomas the Tank Engine. He would line up his toys on the pillows before he could sleep. Bex, you've got to get him out of that routine. For those of you that don't know, but Tom actually had a paper round when he was younger to pay for tickets to go and watch Aston Villa play. He now realises what a total waste of time that was. But Tom was very resourceful in discharging his responsibilities for delivering the papers. He got Mum Jackie to drive him around in a BMW.
Yes, he did.
Talking of cars, Tom, it wasn't that long ago, but you passed your driving test and you got points on your licence within 2 months of passing. I commend you for that. I don't know if you know, guys, but actually Tom has got a drink problem.
He's worried now.
Tom has got a drink problem, And I'd just like to remind you, Tom, of the tournament you went to play tennis in Doncaster when you were 15 with your Uncle Stuart. He tried to fool everyone to think that he was taking Lucozade in bottles into his bedroom. Well, he wasn't. That's what he had. So there you go. Nigel and Jackie, Tom's parents, we, Kim and I, are very pleased for our two families today. We have gained a son who is the apple of my daughter's eye, and that makes us very, very proud. And finally, and not least, Nigel and Jackie, it's your 30th wedding anniversary, Nigel. Have you forgotten about that on Monday?
I'm not very aware.
Well, our gift to you is Betsy, another daughter, and we're delighted for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to raise your glasses and wish a toast to Rebecca Corbett and Tom Corbett.